was young Mobi aqua bed bar a chroma TV GH so yaw amwa mesa and name din. On Moyan forbidden Sembia to Ghana Mountain so I and Sarkambia, ye pesse. I tear for any ashafo so in your be 18 kama pa. Nanin sim nana ochase. Segana ye mistake titru on any or suko among you delegate metre. I see a hidden a 2 and no more mistake no more to about Emma Unmuyan for Kennedy. Agyapong na obetu franka Emma or sunko among you kuno na or twaso betraga na Banuan swa. Was say a big mistake pa esan say. I want you to be Ghana no abusia yenya ehu su bida na wose papa no ne kasa ne ye e kire se onye presidential material kra na abusia yenkɔ ne nkotie nsɛm papa yi ode eto Ghana mountain so na yemre asese ya
one horse race, a straight win for Dr. Baumia. I'll be surprised if people in the MPP vote for Kennedy Agyapong. Kennedy Agyapong socially, traditionally, intellectually on your presidential material. And this must show. Ghanaians must demonstrate that we care about people who become our presidents. In the first place, poor countries. When you go into the literature of development, especially those that border on the development of poor countries, there's one key argument about leadership. And there's a short statement that leadership matters. And that political leaders in such countries should be knowledgeable, at least in economics. They should be knowledgeable generally and in economics. Minimum the last school I can Japan call it.
Fordham College, New York.
I mean, a friend is saying, as a student, a distance study program or full time.
That I don't have that information. I just let me find it out.
Full time.
My name I don't know, honestly.
Openi uko school. Nanim dear moi. There's one thing having a certificate, and there's another thing, through your actions and inactions, demonstrating that some values, new values have been placed in you. That's one thing. When you take the social traditional issues, so to me, a conductor in public the way you do, even in the last elections, the pronouncements, are very unbecoming of a potential president. Very, very unbecoming of a potential president. You can engage a lady, a woman who might have hurt you in whatever way, openly in public, and use certain words. Words are traditionally you do beko or hima fie akobo charge. What I don't know who's over the idea. And on the basis of this, the party faithful should not vote for him. Nobody should tell us that he's going to be able to influence with money. The establishment should be stronger financially than him as an individual. I don't expect him to do well. A one-horse race.
But Doc, you should also have heard, say, there comes a time in the life of every country, you'd one day have an anti-establishment person pop up to somehow lead the country. And the example of Donald Trump comes in handy. Maybe, just maybe in Ghana, no, if you want somebody with those traits, you are looking at Kennedy Agyapong. And number two, the Cambridge degrees, the Oxford degrees, and all those big degrees, lead the country either. And that's the result we see. Isn't it time, say, you been so or not de, say you can Ghana, if you nyansa, ever be boom,
You can't feel answer. Are you telling me that you did to me as a treat, what? Prepare, you cannot say me. They can be social issues, the traditional issues in Ghana. A finance no enkahuana. And a system, sir. A makwima outsiders. Ebe Ghana. There are mediators in the system. Ebini koma yedi, and we are all influencing people. When they listen to us, they will think twice before going to vote. There are social mediators in the system. Emma Quine, Emma, some such action now, all come on ANC. The Donald Trump case is very, very special. It borders on racism in the United States of America. He speaks the language of the racist.
Honorable Agyapong, oh yeah, showdown work. Kumasi. Then we now know what you do for Okasa. Me tell the Kasa any mummy. Okasa white pass or here or 30 minutes. But the Kasa any mono, not a fan. A very solid, very useful to the purpose. The purpose is here flag bearer. If there's a chair near my work, so other competitors, no. And then I say, my couldn't say, but the party, any man, I said, the Omanga and the order of Omanga and Befaso. And a fan of the speech at the Jubilee Park was very solid. The list was Disney, tourism, but me and Kanokre. There was another half of his presentation that was for me very, very unnecessary. Na ehuru yakura. Sebe, na Chief Alan, a party ni mapa. Sebe, Canada Japan, open Chief Alan asemu, na se also a party niya. You could have demonstrated that by helping talk to Chief. Ma we free party ni. When you're a free party ni, we penny we see na we free party ni. Why do you spend 15 minutes of your time approving him, highlighting him, making him feel like you get it? Yeah, you should have used that in the interest of the party. It is spending a lot of time on Chief Alan was for me unnecessary. According to the German MPP NDC, every day MPP Nigeria the original platform so NDC no abona baswa na modi NDC Nigeria na once the person declares against your party, it's just like CPP, just like anybody else, not for your party. Number two, why do you use that occasion to attack almost everybody except yourself? So okay, yeah, or attack almost everybody, and for me, me classify and say unnecessary because no, does not add votes. So be yinkunja for miga, and you would be obi atemo na attack obi, and now obi who say we. It doesn't translate into vote. I think what translates into vote is the necessary part now. No church and ministry the data do know what the manga. He shouldn't have made those unnecessary comments. But you see, say show down, say there are a lot of theories in politics. Now, I'm surprised some of the politicians have not taken time to read politics. One very staunch law of politics, democratic politics, or non-democratic politics, democratic politics. Also, by democratic politics, are one of the biggest rules is that you must be prepared to go with the order, law and order. Then you move away from individual to what the law allows you to do and disallows you to do. In fact, one of the theorists say, let's say the natural world. The natural world that we are also to meet in the so go to the animal kingdom. Now, that's one year more in one. Abua on Redian and our own country no ye. If you come in and no acquire who so quack on Numsu, then can be hold on so come the little bit at one and not tonary. Or to assassinate come down to meet in that is the natural world. But in the natural world, na ko so be who dey so be a no abuse no. And yes, let's create a semi-natural world where we would allow one person. Honestly, the nipa say ya near bestowing authority between media and that. Now exercise is to mean from and that is how come Emra common law started. See a better idea and Obama. We are not going to look for warriors. It's no. Man, she have a catch of it. It's it should come from upstairs and not how bold or loud or strong. For me, all those ones are not what we need. The institutions must be strong, not the individuals. But President Obama and the catcher. The other half of my speech is unnecessary. Then another